Good morning, YouTube. What's good? So I've just landed in Vietnam. I'm in a little loft. Look at my view. Stunning and pretty. Much better than the first night that I had here. I'm not really in a good headspace from last night. All right, checking in to you from the bed that I'm gonna sleep in once and once only. I always lopsided when I need. I landed in very late last night, had a really shitty situation with the taxi driver that no speak English. Very confusing, very frustrating. And the currency, I don't know dong at all. This dong? What is with like currencies in like the millions and like tens of thousands and stuff like that? Like it's very difficult when you come from a place where $1 is one fucking dollar. Not $1 is like 0.20,000 dong or something anyway. I don't understand it. So landed in yesterday, border security. Passport control was a nightmare. Everyone points to me different directions, so I couldn't even get out of the airport. Had to fast track my passport because my visa didn't come in time. Also as well, guys, if you're traveling to Vietnam,
you need to get a visa here.
Because if you don't, you need to pay $500 at the airport, which to be fair with you, I did my visa, it just didn't come in time. Yeah, and then the taxi dude it was really frustrating. I literally was like, I'm definitely in a third world country now because we're trying to navigate. I can't find this apartment that I'm staying at. It was really frustrating last night. I was tired, just got off a 9-hour flight. I'm hungry, I haven't eaten shit all day. I snacked on like vegan gummies in the airplane and I had a glass of red and some olives and that's as good as it got for me. So I was hungry when I got here. It's hot. I want to get out of this airport outfit. I'm wearing a bodysuit. I just want to like take it off. And then we're lost. We're frustrated. We're flustered. Having an argument with this guy, with the taxi dude. I didn't want to leave my stuff in his car when we pulled over on the side of the road that said my apartment was in. Obviously I've got like, I don't know, like trying to be a little bit street smart and savvy as well. It's like, okay, I have my suitcase in the back of his car. I have my handbag with me. I will take my handbag, go for a walk, but he can't understand shit that I'm saying anyway. So I wanted to also pay him because I didn't want him to think that like I'm just running off from the cab thing. And then like I'm getting my wallet out to try and understand what fucking the amount was on the tally. It was like 22,600. But long story short, what I found out is that they don't put the O's on the taxi, taxi rank thing. So I'm like 2,260. I'm like, that's like not even $1 AUD, mad. But this guy was like trying to get my money, like he actually grabbed my money, and I was like, nah. I was like, that's like 100 AUD. I'm like, no, this was not 100 AUD. I know that for sure. So it was really frustrating anyway. So I had a little bit of a debacle. I had to like kind of run off down the street. I was like, oh, found my building. It was in like this little round light up logo signage with the worst font writing you can ever write. Ting chang. Got there in the end, obviously, but I was just flustered. And then I went down and walked over to get some food. And again, no English. Show me the menu. I can't read shit. Just give me chicken, noodle, pho, soup, pho. I don't know. Whatever it is. Again, nightmare. I ate shrimp with shrimp on the barbie, as they would say for us Australians. I got a takeaway, brought it back home with me, and I start eating this prawn thing, and as I'm biting into it, I'm like, the shells are still on it. Whatever, I'm hungry, just eat through it. Just trying to pick out the shells while I'm at it. And then went to go have another one, so they made like 6 of these little like round, it was almost like a mini omelette, and they put like a fucking shrimp in the middle of it. And then I went to go have another one, and I was like, oh, these fucking shells. I took the whole thing out of my mouth to go and shell it. I'm like, oh, these prawns are full of shit. Like, you know when you have a prawn and you need to take out the shit? Because the shell was on it still, that means the shit was still within it. And I was like, eh. So I had some of the soup and like all the lettuce and stuff like that. And as I've had my first little chopstick serve of the lettuce, put it in my mouth, I'm like, I'm like, this basil leaf is disgusting. Put it out, got another chopstick serve, put it in my mouth. It's, looked at that, copy him. I looked at the fucking leaves and they're dirty. I literally was eating the soil. I was like, I'm done tonight, seriously. So whatever, went to bed, woke up this morning. Yeah, so that's my little debacle right now. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna stay. It's like pretty much like only a stopover for me. I was meant to stay here for 4 days, but I'm meant to be going to Doha, but this was just meant to be something in the space. I just wanted to venture somewhere new, but I think I don't know, Vietnam, not sure about it. Anyway, so I'm gonna go enjoy my day today. I'm at a beautiful place. I'm currently in like this little loft, like Arriba. So I'm gonna enjoy it for as much as I can. It is beautiful weather here, not gonna lie. I love Vietnamese food anyway, so I would like to actually experience it in the place itself. Can't believe that. It's actually made for small people. Nuts. Like, look at the staircase. You cannot even see this in real life, seriously. Like, it's literally so tiny. I can't even deal, guys. Unpopular opinion, Ho Chi Minh City sucks. So I definitely understand Asian countries are always going to be gross to some extent, but Ho Chi Minh really fucking topped it. I don't know whether it was just the location I was at. No, I back my answer on that. Just the whole experience itself. Just the food was dirty. I love Asian fusion. I love it so much, don't get me wrong. I've always wanted to go to Vietnam and Japan and eat the Japanese or the Vietnamese food, always. But my experience in Vietnam at the moment was shit. It was almost as shit as the fucking shit that was stuck in the prawns that the fucking lady did not clean. And I ate the shells and the shit. Look, I'm not gonna lie, there's 2 places now that are at the bottom of my list of places that I want to rush back to. One of them is Bali, and now the other one is Ho Chi Minh. I understand Indonesia itself is huge, and I would definitely like to experience something else there. Bali is obviously the capital and the most touristy place. Likewise with Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh is the place where people go, but the rest of Vietnam, I can't guarantee it's going to be anything better than that. Not until I experience it myself, which one day I will, not anytime soon. But they're just 2 places at the moment that I'm not in a rush to go back to. They're unclean, unhygienic, there's sicknesses that like roll around there. Bali, I got freaking sick and it took me months to recover from that, and that has given me enough PTSD, yep, to want to visit there again at the moment. So I don't know, some Asian countries are just not really ticking the boxes, you know? Yeah, so I don't know, for me personally, my health and hygiene is so much more important than just going for a 4-day or 1-week vacation to somewhere new. I've spent so much fucking money and invested so much of my time and my own patience and sacrificed a lot of, you know, things to do all of my testings and get to where I am now with my whole figure and health. And I'm not gonna fuck it up just because I decided to go somewhere for a couple days to just go explore somewhere new. No, I'm not gonna, like, I just don't tolerate that, yeah? I've got enough respect for myself and my health and my hygiene, to be fair with you, because it's disgusting seeing people just spit on the fucking footpath. Like, I know it's something to do with Asian countries, they've got some tradition with that. Personally, I find it fucking disgusting. That's just me. I didn't grow up that way, and that's that. Anyway, I'm not going back there anytime soon. So now we're in Qatar again. I'm the worst. That was actually the worst ending ever. I didn't actually put an ending to it, so go figure. Anyway, that's my experience on it. I hope if you've been to Vietnam or are going that you have a much better experience than me. I would probably recommend just downloading a freaking Grab app and just organizing taxis through there. At least that's one debacle that you don't have to freaking worry about. Anyway, comment if you've had a experience yourself, what your thoughts are on Vietnam, if you think I'm being too Karen, I don't care. That was my experience anyway. I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. So anyway, chat soon, guys. Another video coming up very soon. I was tossing, umming and ahhing between this one first or the next one. So this one seems a bit more relevant as it's more newer. So as I crease myself into this couch, have a lovely week and with whatever you're doing. And yeah, if you're going to Vietnam, please know that you're in for it. Bye.